Someone call for the doctor? Das dingo! It's a cookbook! A cookbook!
Hey guys, this is Fuller and we're on to the Witch Doctor. Hearthstone could definitely use a playable troll hero. Theme wise, I'm putting him somewhere in between a priest and a shaman. He'll be playable in the Hearthstone mod. You can find more details about that in the description. Alright, let's get going. So firstly, the theme. Witch Doctors are for the most part trolls. They have a lot of healing and buff spells, as well as having an expert knowledge of brew and potion making. When fighting, they use curses, hexes, wards, voodoo, rituals, and even domination spells. As for Zul'jin himself, he's a fierce warrior and the chieftain of the Omani tribe. You may recognize the word Omani, as yes, there's an Omani berserker already in the game. Trolls themselves are known for their regeneration abilities, hunting skills, and fierce berserker rages. Let's go on to the hero himself. Here he is, zul'jin. You can compare him to Hunter and Rogue here. He lost one arm in a battle with the elves. He could always be the older incarnation of himself in his prime when he had both arms. For this we need someone to draw a new portrait though. For the hero power it is Voodoo Magic. For 2 mana, deal 1 damage to a minion. If it is a friendly minion, restore 1 health instead. Very close to the mage's hero power. The difference is you can't target the enemy hero with this. You also can't ping your own minions like Acolyte of Pain, Explosive Sheet, or activate an enrage. Healing by 1 also is pretty weak, but it's nonetheless useful to have. Gives you a lot of dominance over the board control and some flexibility. On to the cards, starting with the minions. First we have Omani Commander. For 2 mana, he's 2/2 with. Left minions have +1 attack, right minions have +1 health. So like Timberwolf, Direwolf Alpha and Stormwind Champion, this one's very flexible and planning out your positioning is crucial to get the most out of him. You can switch between going all out offensive, having him on the right, or all out defensive on the left. Probably with a taunt minion would be best. Or you can even do a bit of both with offensive minions on the left and defensive minions on the right. Next we have Dark Spear Rider. For 2 mana, he's 2/3 with. Battlecry, give a minion +4 health until the end of the turn. You can use this if you're about to trade a minion, ensuring yours will survive. Alternatively, there's a lot of spells coming up you'll see that combo really nicely with this, as well as the next minion. Here it is, Raja Warlord. For 3 mana, he's 4/3 with. At the end of each turn, switch this minion's attack and health. So if you had this down, it buffed it up with a Dark Spear Rider, it would keep the stats permanently as it switched, becoming a 7/4 and then 4/7 respectively. Same goes if you have an Omani Commander out, it switches stats then regains the buff after, so every turn it effectively gains +1 stats. You can already see a few combos starting to pop up in this class. Now for a ward. Wards are very much like totems. I wanted to make them a bit more unique in that they're more expensive, but more powerful in their effects. It is Death Ward. For 4 mana it's 0/5 with, can't be targeted by spells or hero powers, and at the end of your turn deal 4 damage to a random enemy. So like a mini Ragnaros with spellproof, it has no attack, so it's very easy to clear with enemy minions or attacking hero powers, but the spellproof does give it a lot of protection. On to my favourite minion, it is Atalay Priest. For 6 mana he's 2/4 with. At the end of your turn summon an exact copy of this minion, so like a continuous echoing ooze, every turn it resummons itself, but the copy then next turn will also resummon itself. So at first you get 2, then 4, then 8, assuming they all survive of course. Which with just 4 health they are extremely easy to kill. They maintain any buffs or any damage they take when copied, so you can combo them with mass buffs or your opponent can whittle them down slowly with attacks. Next we have Spirit Master. For 6 mana he's 4/7 with. Whenever this minion deals damage, restore 5 health randomly split amongst friendly characters. So even if he's attacked into, he'll still heal friendlies. He can even heal himself back up. Over multiple turns he can give some serious value, constantly healing up your minions or even your hero. Now for the legendary, he's a wild boss you may recognise. It is Hexlord Malakras. For 8 mana he's 7/6 with Battlecry, transform an enemy minion into a 0/3 bird with taunt. So stat wise not too good. His effect is very strong though. He can outright beat a lot of other legendaries. The bigger and more expensive the better. Ones like Sylvanas, Tyrion etc. get completely crushed by him, making him brilliant in control versus control matchups. Against aggro and fast decks though, he's a bit slow and too expensive. Overall a very powerful minion. Alright, let's go on to the spells. Firstly we have Dark Infusion. For 1 mana, swap a minion's attack and health and draw a card. A cycle card with a minor effect. It can be really useful to neutralize enemy minions or surprise an enemy, turning a high health minion into a finisher, say like a Ysera. It also combos really well with this next spell, which is Curse of Madness. For 2 mana, force a minion to deal its attack in damage to itself. Most good minions can survive this, but we use Dark Infusion, it becomes like a slam and execute combo. Even on its own you can probably destroy a few opponent's minions, or use it just to soften them up. Next we have some buff spells. Firstly it's Empower Ritual. For 2 mana, give your minions 6 stats randomly split amongst them, attack or health. Of course if you only have 1 minion it's going to get all of the buff automatically. Value wise 6 stats for 2 mana is great, but it's unpredictable. Whatever you get you have to roll with. This one's nifty, it is Inner Flame. For 2 mana deal 2 damage to a minion and then give it plus 6 health. So it can be used as a cheap board removal, removing 2 health enemy minions. Or you can buff up a friendly minion's health and still be able to heal it up later even further, similar to how Injured Blade Master works. Onto a direct removal, it is Tribute to Hakar. Hakar was the evil blood god some of the trolls turned to. For 3 mana, destroy a minion with 6 or more health. Very much like the Shadow Words or even Big Game Hunter, best against slow decks with big minions. With all the health increasing cards though we've got, it can always combo, like if you remember Dark Spear Rider. Next we have Spirit Drain. For 4 mana deal 4 damage and restore 4 health randomly split amongst friendly characters. A bit of damage with some healing. It spreads it out. If you time it well you can heal up friendly minions, then attack, or the other way around to get maximum value. Onto a summoning spell, it is Ambush. For 4 mana summon 2 2/2 Troll Ambushes and add 2 Troll Ambushes to your hand. This gives you a lot of trolls and a lot of minions to buff up. It's not full commitment though, as you get 2 trolls in reserve in your hand, so even if a Flame Strike is played or some kind of board clear, you've got some follow up options. Next we have Spirit Bomb. For 5 mana, deal damage equal to the health of your highest health minion and draw a card. Very similar to Holy Wrath, this one you can set up some decent combos with high health minions like Ysera or anything you've buffed up. On top of that you draw a card, so it does give some amazing value. It can be tricky to keep a high health minion on the board though. This one's pretty fun, it is Grow. For 6 mana, double a minion's attack and health. It's like Divine Spirit and Blessed Champion all in one card. It can be used as a big finisher for mass damage to make a minion seriously tough, or a bit of both. And here's a completely crazy one. It is Mass Hex. For 6 mana, transform all minions into 0/3 birds with taunt. Like a mix of Hex and Poison Seeds, this completely neutralizes all enemy minions. On the other hand, it's going to give your opponent a lot of taunts. Has a lot of potential in slow control decks. Running 2 of these would be a headache to play against. On to the last one, it is Voodoo Curse. For 7 mana, choose a character until end of turn it takes double damage. This is all damage, spells, minions, everything. Wind Fury becomes Mega Wind Fury becomes Insanity Wind Fury. Obviously best when you have a lot of minions down already, then it becomes like a huge bloodlust. It's expensive, so difficult to combo with other cards in one turn, but it is possible. Alright guys, that's it for the Witch Doctor class. There's still room for some more cards, more wards, more curses, a bit more voodoo, and perhaps a few more damage spells. I really wanted to add in a stasis trap and healing walls, for example, but there's not much art out there, which makes it a bit tricky. But we'll see, in the mod by then I should have found something. I'm looking to set up a team recruitment type video soon, getting more people to help out on the Hearthstone mod, especially in the art and in-game effects department, would be so awesome, so stay tuned for that. Please leave a like and subscribe for more heroes, cards, and of course the mod itself. Thanks guys, and I'll see you next time.